Have you ever wondered why spending money on music promotion still isn't growing your fan base, and why the results barely match the effort you've been putting out? And if you've been pouring money into ads, playlist campaigns, or influencer shoutouts, and you're still hearing crickets, don't worry, because there are a bunch of you all out there. You don't need a bigger promo budget. You just need a smarter strategy. So by the end of this, you'll know how to stretch every dollar and finally get results that actually matter. Engage fans, sales, and momentum. Everyday artists are throwing money away on promo that, well, looks good on the surface but delivers no return. And you try boosting Instagram posts, paying for YouTube ads, and jumping into playlist scams. Now you're frustrated, broke, and you're no closer to building a real fan base than you were from when you started. So you got great music, great visuals, and great, well, marketing. I don't know about great because that's why you're watching this video. But you got some good materials on one side, and then on the other side, you got the ideal release date on the other, right? Great, well, that's not the problem. Problem is understanding what to do between your promo start date and your song or album's release date, or whatever the event is that's happening, right? That in-between timeline right here, what are we doing? So if you're thinking, why isn't this working for me? It's because no one ever taught you how to build a promo strategy that fits within a marketing system. However, today I'm going to get you out of the door with a promo strategy. Now, this past January, when I ran a promotion for a fire sale of my one-on-one calls before I removed them from my website and reserved them for the music money makers for a limited time, of course, I knew I was going to make money. I knew this, right? I did pretty well and I really didn't have any complaints. However, what hit me and what I saw was the whole system. I saw the whole system, the strategy clear as day, like a month later. I created awareness about a final date, I drew an interest, and I built anticipation and urgency because it was ending. Like, I posted it on all of my attention markets, email, videos, YouTube community posts, etc., consistently. And when people engaged with my sales page, I made it easy for them to get to the product that I was selling. Now, if you didn't notice, I just gave you the whole thing, but I'm gonna break it down a little bit more because I wasn't shouting louder. I wasn't. Like, it was about guiding people on a journey through a 30-day timeline. That's my timeline. I was guiding them through, because the more jumbled up your fans' pathway is from here to here, the louder you have to shout and say, hey, walk around that boulder over there, or watch out for that tree over there, right? So let me break it down to you, because you're probably not getting it right now. A lot of people talk about sales funnels, and even though I know when you need it, what you really need is a trust funnel. You may consider this a fan funnel, but I'm gonna call it a trust funnel, and I'm gonna break it down. See, a trust funnel is what you do naturally to get someone to agree with your opinion about something. In fact, it's what I'm doing with you right now. You just don't know it. It's designed to create awareness and interest at the front, and then it builds a trusting relationship that breaks down resistance in the middle, and then results in an easy action at the end, resulting in a stream or a buy. And you think you need fancy tools and gimmicks, but you just need to check all of the potential fan questions and concerns that they have before buying. Isn't that the same thing you do when you want to buy a new product? So, what's the first step? Awareness is your first step in the funnel, and as an artist or a new music business executive, you all do this very well. I gotta take my hat off to you. You shoot your music-based content, you do the micro music videos, you do the full music videos, you create the artwork and all this other stuff, and then you place it in all of your selected marketing channels you're going to use for your promotional run. Great. Now, if you got stuck at this point and no one is picking up what you're putting down for awareness, then you got to go back and tweak those materials, because either the song didn't match up with the depicted visuals, or the visuals and the song were just trash, or it was a bit too amateurish. Something went wrong in that equation. So if we can fix the awareness part, then we can proceed through the rest of the funnel. But just so you know, all the awareness that's happening in the beginning is pretty much music and art based. It's there to capture your attention immediately, right? With a great hook, or a great part of the song, or a great image, or the part of the video that just that's what you all know how to do very, very well. So now we got to get down to the main step that causes your promo run to fail. And I get that it's not 1998 and we're not doing radio interviews at every radio station. You're probably chilling in your bedroom or your basement studio and doing something locally. However, fans only have a few questions in their minds. Like, I like this song, but what makes you so special, and why should I keep listening to you? That's the main question they got in their mind, and nobody talks about that part. And this is where the artist dropped the ball. It's all about answering these questions, these resistance questions. They want you to show proof of why they should keep listening. So you got to build some FOMO. You got to show them why they're late to the party and they need to get in so they can get that early adopter merit with you. Show them why they need to do that. Show them why you're the Michael Jordan and the Kobe Bryant of what you do. Make them say, I didn't know I was missing all of that. Like, that's what your music visuals can't do. And that's what the interviews in BTS did and still do. And, you know, anything that can fit in those pillars. They all tell a story. This is the part that most artists don't want to do, but you're really breaking down resistance. Man, I ain't gonna listen to you, man. Man, he all right. He straight. Right? That's what you're breaking down. Man, he kind of okay. All right, cool, man. I can get with that. I relate with that. That sound like me. Man, you know what? He pretty straight. Hey, man, I just heard this new artist down the way goes by such and such, man. You got some really cool. Then you turn them into that. That's what the process of story is all about. I went from this to, hey, man, you got to hear this artist. That's all story does. And that's why you got to tell it. Now, at the end of the day, you need money to live on and fuel this journey. So we need people to listen, right? You're probably going to, you know, make a post and say out now. Keep it real, because I know that's what you're going to do. That's what everybody does. Oh, the music is out now. Man, we don't care if it's out now. If you miss me on step 2, why should I care if it's out now? But that's standard, right? It's also lazy. We know it's out now. If you've been doing your job this whole time, letting us know that something was on the way, coming on a specific date, we know it's out. However, make me buy it. What value are you offering to me? What makes me want to buy what you have over this bag of chips and this drink I was about to get at the store? You know what I'm saying? A minute ago. What makes me save my few dollars and say, I'm going to give it to you? Or what makes us listen to your record intentionally? What makes us reserve time to just listen for a second before we keep going on with our day? If you didn't notice this whole time, you were building what is called a value proposition, stacking the deck on why it's important to support you. If you get this, if you just got what I said, then all of your promotional campaigns will go through the roof. If you do it right and you begin to say things like, if you believe in real independent music, stream this song and hit save on Spotify instead of out now, saying stuff like that lets us know that you believe in your music. So if you value it, we value it. Or how about this? Like, this hoodie isn't just merch, it's a statement. You see what I'm saying? If you're a part of this movement, grab yours, right? Grab yours now or whatever, something like that. Or even if you love my music, this is your chance to be part of something special. Get your tickets before they're gone, right? You see, now you're pushing me over the top. But wait, if all of this is the fan journey, what about the promotion? Now that you understand the basics of the trust funnel and what to do at each step, you can pour money into each marketplace you plan to promote these messages in, and you will see a bigger return than just doing playlist promotion. That's right. What are you paying for, right? Well, playlist promotion, content production to build this trust funnel, publicity for press coverage, amplifying this story, and influencer collaborations so fans have something to talk about, right? That's what you're really paying for. And all of these activities, plus much more, builds anticipation. The more you pile them on in the selected timeline, boom goes the dynamite, right? Your release date becomes a success at this point. That's how you win. That's the secret. Again, in the beginning, I said it was your strategy. You didn't have a good strategy. You probably were only putting out the videos and telling people it's going to be out at this date. Everything else in the middle, you didn't make me want to listen. You see what I'm saying? The number one mistake that will mess up a promotion campaign is promoting after the event happens and neglecting the anticipation before it. Because you can get 2 chances at promotion, but only 1 chance at anticipation. After the event has passed, nobody cares anymore. This comes from indie creatives just not knowing how the promotional act works, the act of promotion works. I understand this game is not easy to grasp, but if you don't understand that you have anticipation over promotion, or anticipation is a magical thing, then you're gonna stay lost in the sauce. If you keep dumping promo dollars into broken systems, here's what's gonna happen. You'll lose money chasing vanity metrics for sure. You'll stay invisible to fans who actually care, and then you'll watch others with less talent build real momentum because they actually understand the game. It does take time. That's why you gotta watch videos like this, but that's what's gonna happen. But if you construct all of the materials for all of the steps in this funnel system, and then you amplify it with promotional activities and a budget, then you will get the outcome that you're looking for, provided your song is good and your marketing materials are good, right? At the end of the day, right? If you don't move in this way, you will always miss out on what you're aspiring to achieve in this game, because these rules have never changed. It has always been this way. You've only got a limited time on this earth, all right? So the question is, are you going to use that time wisely so you can become the superstar artist in your dreams and vision? Like, are you going to use that time wisely? Because the real question isn't should you do this, it's how much longer can you afford not to? I want to help you out with this, like I do. And I encourage you to join the Music Money Makers crew, where we discuss topics like this in our master classes every month. Doesn't take much to join, but it takes a lot to waste time losing money. It does. It just is what it is. The real problem isn't promo, it's anxiety. Anxiety over wasting money, anxiety over not knowing enough, anxiety over starting small. But the truth is, following a proven system like the trust funnel is always less risky than winging it. All right, you don't need special skills, right? Just consistency with strategy. When you work the system, even a small budget can build real momentum. Just be resourceful with what you got, right? And what you have. Do what you can and forget the rest, and you'll come back for it later. I promise you. The more you let anxiety build, the more you revert back to the old ways of promotion, because it sounds all too easy. Make the video, put it out, let people know it's out now. But in reality, it costs you money that you had to earn at your job. At your job, you can't say, boss, I messed up on my promo campaign for my music career. Can you give me another check so I can try again? No, you got to go work those hours and try again. You see what I'm saying? That ain't happening. This disappointment of hearing the truth, but doing it the old way will hurt the soul. It just does, man. I just know this. You know what I'm saying? In the long run, you're going to have to choose to pick yourself up and try again, which takes relentless strength, or call it quits, and which doesn't take much effort at all. So what's it going to be? Because at the end of the day, if you were struggling with music promotions and how to spend your money on it effectively, you now have a roadmap for life to help you surpass this obstacle. Music Money Makers, if you make music, you should always make money. Log on to musicmoneymakeover.com, jump into the 60-day record label course beneath this video, grab the free stuff, join the Music Money Makers crew on musicmoneymakers.com, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.